Mexico, I will definitely come back. That should say everything, I guess. You guys rock.
Fue en Santa Marta, donde empezó todo, dejamos retoños. Hoy es Santa Graff. La luna me alumbra en penumbras, la cuna que florecerá. Hasta en el concreto. Lagunas, pintura, escritura, pero larga vida pa'l Graff. Larga vida pa'l Graff. Siempre supe que esto es para mí. Es la vida que nos hizo así. Solo son puros recuerdos, sí. Nunca perdimos el frenesí. Todavía recuerdo viejos tiempos en el barrio. Memorias a mi mente se quedaron para siempre esclavos prisioneros de tu escultura.
Hello everybody. My name is Boogie. I was born in the eastern part and growing up in the eastern part of Germany, formerly known as the GDR. Since around 15 years I live in Switzerland. I'm a studied communications designer, and since around 1994 I do something like graffiti. It's all like this. So I made my first attempts in 1994 with spray paint. Since around 15 years I try to live by my art and by my stuff, and I love traveling and I love to get to know new places and especially also new people.
Donde empezó todo, dejamos retoños. Hoy es Santa Graff. La luna me
Now at 16, I changed school, and in my school class there was one guy who told me on a Monday, hey, during last weekend we made graffiti. We always were drawing a little bit during the lessons, you know how it is. If school lessons are too boring, you start doodling and sketching. And so we did this, and but we didn't know nothing, you know. And so I didn't know what is bombing. I didn't know the difference between the different caps. I didn't know which spray paint to use and all that. So everything was like DIY, yeah, do it yourself. Especially maybe also because I was growing up in the province, far away from big cities like Berlin or Hamburg, where graffiti was already existing since the mid-80s. And in our region, me and my friends, we were maybe 3 people, has been the first guys around who did that. And so everything, also for all the people around, everything was new. It was super exciting times. I just loved the adventure, and I still love to see my name or my artwork the next day for the first time in daylight. That's maybe one of the greatest experiences. Also, the reaction of ordinary people are sometimes pretty interesting. I mean, we were the first guys ever who did this in our region, so it was something completely new there. But it was very good times, to be honest. I think until now it's around 45 countries, something like that, and I hope for sure that there will be more. I mean, train painting is like where it all began, you know, in New York in the 70s. The surface, maybe first. The surface on a train is probably the best you can get. It's so smooth, especially on commuter trains. The whole culture of train riding is something what I did for around maybe 10 years. And you gotta believe me, it's the best. It's really the best. To do all the action, try to find a good spot. In the end, your time window is always limited. Sometimes you even have less than maybe 30 minutes for painting. But to see your piece on the next day in traffic, that's incredible. You see all the little mistakes and this and that. You see the reactions of people, and yeah. But I mean, we all don't get younger, and so I don't do it so often anymore, because I also don't have the time to check the spot for days and nights and find the perfect time slot for this. Aside from that, I want to be honest. Like I said, I don't get younger, and I don't want to get busted on a train. In some countries, it's not really fun, and it can be really expensive if they catch you, you know. But yeah, I still love to see painted trains, and the train writing movement, like it is now, went to a completely different level. To paint whole cars or even whole trains during operating times, during daytime, directly at the platform with 20 people, that was almost unthinkable around 15 or 20 years ago. Crews like One Up, RCLS or the BM45s changed this game a lot. They show again and again that there's always like the next level. And so yeah, like I said, I still love it. I love to watch it, and yeah, let's see what comes next. Let's talk about murals, and maybe not graph. Graph, the biggest graph, I don't know, maybe some roll-ups, but the biggest mural was around 60 meters high, 60 meters high, 20 meters wide. I painted this together with my man Heat and Trans from Hungary in Russia around 4 years ago. And my biggest solo wall, so what I did completely alone, was in Berlin, and it was for Berlin Mural Fest around 36 meters high and also 18 meters wide. In the end, it is like it is, like always. It was a connection of a connection of a connection of somebody who knew somebody who knows somebody who saw my work and all that. Yeah, like it is. But also the result of really hard work, to be honest. I'm really proud to got the chance to paint a Formula 1 car, and personally for me, it's also like next level shit, you know, and it for sure it opened other doors again.
Saludos para toda mi raza. Arriba la lucha. Saludos para toda la gente. Sobre.
Yo, Santa Graff. This was nice. It was really nice. The main thing I will always remember is how friendly and how humble all the people are who I met there. No ego shooters, no testo games, no I am king bullshit. Everything really nice, down to earth, friendly, all good. So you guys are a really nice bunch of people, and you treated me really well. Everything was prepared really well, and I had a really nice time. Always too short for sure, but you know how it is. Busy. definitely come back. That should say everything, I guess. You guys rock. Maybe I should work on my Spanish skills a little bit. But in the end, I had a fucking crazy and super nice time. Thank you again. So I could write maybe a whole book about that, which advices I could give to the next generation, to kids, to newborns and all that. But maybe I summarize it as briefly as possible. So, point number 1. Never stop practicing, never stop exploring new things, and always stay curious. That's really important. Number 2, respect the others. If you paint illegal, paint a new spot instead of covering somebody else. It's always great to paint new spots and make it more. Yeah. Number 3, believe in yourself. And always try to give your best, the best you can. You do it first and foremost for yourself and no one else. Yeah. Number 4, getting inspired by others. It's pretty okay, and that's normal. But try to find your own style, your own way, how to do it, what to do, and you will be more happy with this, believe me. And number 5, that's maybe probably the most important thing. Have fun. Have fucking fun. Cheers to Mexico. Thanks for having me. Hope to see you next time. Take care. Hugs, Boogie.
Fue en Santa Marta, donde empezó todo, dejamos retoños. Hoy es Santa Graff. La luna me alumbra en penumbras, la cuna que florecerá. Hasta en el concreto. Lagunas, pintura, escritura, pero larga vida pa'l gran. Larga vida pa'l gran. Esto es Santa Graff. Roca Rodríguez, Factor 0. Richie 1, el Shark, el güero. Señor Cerebro, es Santa Graff. Es la OC, Overcop.